Hi everyone, this is Miss Jean from Christ Church in Whitefish Bay, and this is my daughter Elodie. She has been helping me tell the Godly Play stories that we are putting on YouTube for you all while you are spending time with your families. So we're going to start out today talking about things that make us happy. And Elodie, do you want to go first?
A thing that makes me happy is this huge dog stuffed animal thing. And it's really squishy and it just makes me happy.
Why does it make you happy?
It makes me happy because I got it in Illinois, so it reminds me of my grandma.
Okay. You make me happy. And another thing that makes me happy are houseplants. And I didn't need to bring them because they're all in the background right there. We have plants all over our house, and you may have noticed that in our classrooms at church, we have plants in all of those classrooms, which are now here. A few weeks ago, the kids helped me rescue the plants from church, and now we are fostering all of them in all of the rooms in our house. Elodie and my son named some of the church plants after names we find in the Bible. So we have a Hannah.
We have a Mary, and we have
Peter.
Yeah, Peter. Those are my two.
Okay.
Ronan
He has a lot of them.
Yeah, he has
used
like
his
Joseph.
Bible to write names, and now they're all labeled. So if you were worried about the plants at church, they are being cared for in our house. So anyway, I would love to hear what has been making you happy lately, and maybe we could try that out in our house. So today we are going to talk about a parable. Do you remember these boxes from church? Do you remember what this is? Think about that. So before we start, we're going to light the candle to remind us that God is with us in this one time, in this one place. And even though we're here in our home, and you're watching in your home, God is still with us as we are together. All right. There we go. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Are you want to take? Okay. Yeah. This box looks old. Parables are old. I wonder if there is a parable inside. This box is the color gold. Parables are valuable, maybe even more valuable than gold. Look, the box has a lid. Of course, boxes have lids, but so do parables. Sometimes, even if you are ready, you cannot enter the parable. The lid is like a door. Sometimes it's closed. And if that happens, don't be discouraged. Come back to the parable again and again. One day it will open for you. This box looks like a present. Parables are presents. They were given to you before you were born. Even if you do not know what a parable is, it has still been given to you. I know. Let's look inside to see if there really is a parable in there. They can be easy to break, so let's be careful. I wonder what this could be. Could it be a parable? It certainly is yellow. There's nothing here but yellow. I wonder what this could really be. Kind of looks like a lemon or the sun. Let's see if there's anything else in the box that can get us ready. Well, no, there's not much of anything else. All we can do is begin. Once there was someone who said such wonderful things and did such amazing things that people followed him. As they followed him, they heard him speaking about a kingdom, but it was not like the kingdom they lived in. It was not like any kingdom they had ever visited. It was not like any kingdom they had ever heard of. They couldn't help it. They had to ask him, "What is the kingdom of heaven like?" One time they asked him that. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like when a person took the tiniest of all the seeds, a grain of mustard seed so small that if I had one on my finger, you would not be able to see it. The person put the tiny seed in the ground and it began to grow." The bottom part. It began to grow. The shrub grew so big, it was like a tree, and the birds of the air came, and they made their nests there. You put them all on there. Yep, can I help you? Now I wonder if the person who put the tiny seed in the ground has a name. I wonder if the person was happy to see the birds coming. I wonder what the person was doing while the shrub was growing. It's important where we put these nests. I wonder if the person could take the shrub, which is like a tree, and push it all back down inside the seed. I wonder if the seed was happy while it was growing. I wonder where the seed was when it stopped growing. I wonder if these birds have names. I wonder if they were happy to find this tree. I wonder what the tree could really be. I wonder if any of you have ever come close to a tree like this. I wonder where this whole place could really be. All right, so we'll come back now. In the classroom, after we do the wondering, we go to our response time, and usually we go to our Bible. This is the Bible that we have in our Godly Play 2 classroom. In the Bible, we've made bookmarks for the different stories that we've told. This one is in the very front, on the very first page, and that's the bookmark that one of our friends made. I wonder if you know what story that is. This story, though, comes from the New Testament, and I know it's the New Testament because a parable is a story that Jesus told. When we look at our Bible like this whole part, this big part, is what we call the Old Testament. This part is what we call the New Testament, and those are stories that have Jesus in them. This story is from the New Testament. And even though we find it in several different sections, I'm going to find the part, oh, here it is. that's in the Gospel of Luke. You can see it right down there. It says the parable of the mustard seed. I wonder if you could make a bookmark for our Bible in our classroom. Elodie, if you were to make a bookmark for this story, what would you put on it?
I put a green looking stem with brown spots on it and then like little birds. And then I draw a person down below.
Okay. I think that would be a great bookmark to help us remember that this is the parable of the mustard seed. Now remember, you can totally make this story at home to retell to your parents. Let me just tell you what we had. We had the birds. We had the nests. We had this very, very big mustard tree. We had the person. We had this big yellow mat. Now that we've read this story, I wonder if you know the answer to why this was yellow. I coordinated with the story and I didn't even think about it. I'm wearing yellow earrings today. All right, so thank you for being with us today. I forgot this the last time. I don't want to forget it this time. Before we go, we are going to blow out this candle. And I would like to give you all a blessing because it has been a while since I've been able to do that. Elodie, do you want to blow out the candle today?
Sure.
All right. And my blessing for you today. I am so proud of how you've been doing these past 4 weeks. I know that this has been new and you have been doing new stuff at home with your parents and you've had to deal with the new schedule. And I bet that you've probably been doing a lot of fun things. This next part, where maybe some of you are starting to do online classes with your teachers, can be a little bit hard to figure out, but I know you are going to do a great job with it. I am so happy to be with you again today. I miss you, and I hope to see you soon. God bless you.